Good morning. This is a recording on how to enter your ADP time card. If it's your first time logging in, you'll want to make sure you've already received an email from HR Knowledge. It should have gone to your personal email address, and it should contain information on how you set up your account and your password. For those of you that have the password set up, we're going to go to ADP Workforce Now. You can type this into a search bar in any common search engine. We happen to be using Google right now. You'll see the first one that pops up here is Login ADP Workforce Now. Make sure your window looks like this. There are a couple different ADP websites. If you do have this window, great, you're in the right spot. My username and password have already auto-populated. You're going to want to make sure you use your username or your user ID. This should have been sent to you from HR Knowledge, and then the password that you created. If it's your first time logging in, this may already be given to you. We're going to go ahead and sign in. And it comes to this dashboard here. This might be a little less full for some people. Don't worry too much about that. And the purpose of this video being to show you the time card. I'm going to navigate directly to that. You're going to look up here at the toolbar. Most people only have home, resources, and myself. The latter two, my team and reports, are largely for managers. So we're going to click on myself and then run down to, you see where it says my time entry and my time card. My time entry will take 2 steps to get to the same place that my time card will take you to in 1 step. So we're going to click on my time card. It's going to come up with an empty time card here. If I worked 8 hours on Monday, I'm going to look across Monday here and enter 8 hours. Now, if I am a Pinpoint employee, I'm going to come over here and make sure my department's going to say 503 Pinpoint. Ooh, that's no good. 000503 Pinpoint. You shouldn't have to change this. It should auto-populate. And the only thing that you will have to add other than the hours, I'm going to change mine back to 9051 here. The only thing you will need to add other than making sure that your department is 503 is just pinpoint to the job title. And this is for any jobs that you do that are external facing. So any clients of Pinpoint. Where you are traveling offsite. If you're doing an I&E in-house appointment, which will be specified when you're contacted, usually those are arranged by either Elsie or Emily, then you will not have to put the Pinpoint job title. And in fact, the department code here should be 00502. Oops, sorry, 00502. But the individual doing approving will also catch that and make the change if you don't get it. For most of you, you're going to have multiple projects and multiple dates. So let's pretend 005951. Let's pretend that you're reporting 2 hours on Monday, 2 hours for a job on Thursday, and then 4 hours for a job on Monday the 10th. And then you're going to go back and just make sure that these all say 00503, and then you're going to make sure that there's a job title for Pinpoint. And once you've completed all of these steps for each of the jobs, oops, my apologies, Pinpoint 000503. Once you've completed all of these steps, you just go back, take a quick glance, make sure it's correct, and then hit save down here at the bottom left. You can come in at multiple points and save the time card over itself. So if you want to enter your time, say you did 3 hours or 5 hours of work the first week, you can come in and enter that, hit save, and then return again the second week and then save the additional hours from week 2. It won't prevent you from saving, or it won't remove data that you had previously saved just because you're saving a second time. As a reminder, time cards are due every 2 weeks. You'll get an email reminder for now from Shane, but in the future from the Interpretation Program Manager. The email will just say that your time card is due. It is your responsibility to know that a time card is due, regardless of whether the email reminder comes out. And as far as questions go, you can always email Shane Kinsella, the HR director at I&E. And if you are having trouble with ADP itself, you can always reach out to Emily Adati, the office manager in Manchester. This has just been a quick tutorial showing you how to enter your time. If you have any other questions about the interpretation or the other responsibilities of interpreters, please reach out to pinpoint@iane.org and we'll get help as soon as we can. I hope this was helpful. If you can think of anything else that would be useful to contain in these videos, I'm always happy to redo this and include that information. Thanks again.